The real point she wanted to make to both National Security Minister Dr. Bernard Nottage and Commissioner of Police Alison Grainslade is that she's had some big help in running drugs over the past several years. According to Mins, her biggest allies and partners in her drug operations were police officers.
And I know about 30 cops. But you know what I mean by that? Paying officers off where we could come through, giving the officers the money. So when we coming into Nassau or when we're leaving out of Nassau, officers know the money. That's why I said it now. If I give you my money, you're doing the same thing I'm doing too, no matter what you're saying.
Coming in from Nassau from where? Other family islands or the States?
Island.
From the islands?
I know the island. Jamaica, Haiti, I'll be in all of that. That's what I'm talking about.
The Crime Forum was a venue for average Bahamians like Sonia to give suggestions to help the government in the crime fight. And she says even before last night, she's tried to tip police officers off about the bad apples in their ranks who've helped her in some form or fashion to run drugs, but they wouldn't give her the time of day.
Since you reportedly stopped trafficking drugs, have you spoken out to the police about those officers who you used to work with, or?
Police don't like me.
So you don't think they would believe you?
They don't like me. What I mean by that, they won't even sit down with me.
So you could potentially be a key to curbing some crime, some drug problems, but they wouldn't give you the time of day?
No, ma'am.
Have you tried?
Well, literally we did try. When we tried for my organization, they don't want to sit down or hear from us.
Min says now that she's brought the issue to their feet and face to face, she's going to wait and see what they do about it. For now, though, she says that criminal lifestyle is in her past. She's now part of the anti-crime group FOAM, Families for All Murdered Victims, and says joining the group has changed her life and made her see that there's more to life than drug running and gang banging.
I had 7 hits on put on my head too, so I don't know what you're talking about. And like I saying again, because this lady giving me the strength to know I have my daughters to live for in this life. You know, she want me to see my children grow up. See my children grow up older, not see me in no coffin or see me behind no bars. So I just say thanks for this organization, these friends. I'm like, oh, all right here, forgive me that strength to know I could do better. I know I have a further life in my life, and I know I doing a positive thing right now. So I don't watch that. Like I have my family, I have some friend of families, they say, you speaking of that, so you could kill, you know, that could cost your life. No right to tell them. Well, if for me speaking and get the crime decreased in Nassau, for my daughters to walk the street, I would stay speaking against it.
And you're not afraid?
No, I'm not afraid, because if I was afraid, I would not say what I said in there. Only one man I fear is the Almighty. So you are not God, I'm not fearing you. No one can prepare me.
So what's her suggestion to win this crime fight?
For them to deal with the criminals first, you got to start with them first. That's the only way you can ease up this crime rate too. You got to start with the force, exactly, because the force, we're supposed to be looking at for the force to be the leaders in our country where crime to stop. But our crime will stop with criminals, and the police force doing the same thing as criminals doing us.
And why did you stop trafficking drugs? What made you want to get out of crime?
The same lady right here.
Oh, thank you, Sonia.
The same lady right here.
Thank you, Sonia.
It's no joke, this lady right here. Because I still was trafficking. She didn't know until after last year. It's my last trafficking. Only because this lady right here, have been on my side, giving me that strength and that word and saying, Sonia, I know you could do better. I know I want something better for you. For friends like this, I will never go straying no more.
Reporting for JCN News, I'm Sasha Light.